Good morning from the University of Surrey. In case you missed it, yesterday at our Chessington video, we went straight from the park to the university here in Guildford, where my sister's going to college. Hey, today's technically your last day here. Is that weird?
Crazy.
I mean, I guess it isn't that weird. Your class has already ended. Like,
yeah, but it still feels so weird. Like, I've grown so used to the culture and the friends and everything.
Now.
You're gonna miss it?
A lot.
So we're gonna go grab some breakfast here on campus, and then we're actually gonna take an Uber to Thorpe Park. So yesterday you saw that we took transit to get to Chessington, but we took an Uber to get back from Chessington. The reason is because for 3 people to take transit actually ended up equaling more than if we just split the cost of an Uber, and it takes like a third of the time. We're looking at like an hour 20 via transit, or
20.
or no, it's
25.
like 25, yeah, via Uber. So it's a no-brainer. We made it. Look guys, it's Thorpe Park. And here is Ghost Train. So this is the new for 2023 attraction. It replaced Darren Brown's Ghost Train, which was actually my favorite attraction here at Thorpe Park, which I know is a bit of a hot take. I had a flawless run through, only did it once, it was great. So it opens here at noon, so we're gonna come back to it. You know nothing about it, and you know nothing about it. It does have live actors.
But Fast Track does not work.
Fast Track does not work. Yeah, so that's something that we didn't mention. We did get Fast Track for today. So we'll just have to wait in the regular standby line for that one. Rachel has requested that our first attraction be the Black Mirror walkthrough.
I'm a fragile soul early in the morning.
So no roller coasters yet?
Yeah, not yet.
All right, we'll do a warm up. No, that's fine. I love Black Mirror.
First, I learned about objects and animals. Then, with smartphones and the internet, I learned about you, humans. I watched, I learned, I evolved. Thank you for accepting your terms and conditions. I know your likes and dislikes. Soon, I will take your memories. I will take your minds. I will incorporate them. Together, we will become the most powerful AI system the world has ever seen.
So somebody will remember your sacrifice today.
What the?
You will not escape. You will be defeated.
You're in extreme danger. I'm overriding the system. Get out now! What are you waiting for? It's down on the left. Just go! Wait, what? She wants to destroy you.
Nope, dead end.
I think I've got it. Claire, you're nearly free.
Exactly where I want you to be.
Turn and face the mirror.
That was like the best walkthrough, like mirror maze type attraction I've ever done.
Yeah, that was like actually difficult too. Like that was cool.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know what to expect at all, but like in terms of like translating something from Black Mirror over to an attraction, that was like really well done.
It fit the vibe of the show very well.
Yeah.
I think they did a really good job.
Even if you don't know the show, it's still cool. It's still very cool.
Definitely, you don't have to have seen the show in order to understand the attraction. So this definitely used to be for a ride, but it's currently for nothing. I think it was for the Sky Swatter that was here. I don't remember the name of it, but there's nothing there now. The front of this arcade has logos made for each of the big attractions here in this kind of like retro style. It's really fun. I like it. Our first roller coaster of the day, Walking Dead the ride. Do you like Walking Dead? Do you like Walking Dead?
I've seen like 2 episodes because both my parents really like it, but I know about like the ending. So.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. Have you seen The Walking Dead?
I haven't seen it, but I like dead things.
That's cool. Welcome to a new form of baggage storage. You get a wristband, they hold your bags, and then we pick them up later.
Oh, we lost power already.
That didn't take long. They like haunted walkthroughs here. Alright, so Walking Dead the ride. What do you guys think?
I would call that Disney level creativity without a Disney level budget, because it is like a full like immersive thing from beginning to end, because you walk through the queue and there's like, it doesn't really feel like a queue, it feels like you're going through like a haunt maze or something.
Yes.
It's like the vehicle comes up to pick you up, like the ride-outs don't say anything, you just like hop in, it's like they're not there, you know what I mean? Like it's all about like the story. Mid-ride where they're like trying to restart the car and you like, your thing keeps going forward a little bit.
That was really cool. I've never seen like a mid-course where you come to a stop and there's screens, they're like, oh, let's jump start it, and then you move forward and they're like, nope, don't got it. Oh, almost, and then it like goes. That was
so cool. And the whole way out, like when you hop off the ride, like again, the ride operators don't say anything. Like it's the voice of like the people from the show being
get out, go, go, go.
Yeah, like there's that, like, and then you literally have to like escape out like of the building. It's a good way to get people to not dilly-dally too.
Yeah, what about you, Rachel?
I loved it. I loved that there was theming after the ride as well. It really made you feel like, yeah, you gotta like go. They really made it feel really tense. I was waiting for there to be scare actors.
It says that there were supposed to be. My guess is they don't have them here today.
I don't think that they've been doing it with scare actors for a while. I mean, I did this, I think, opening year, and there weren't scare actors. That attraction needs scare actors, because you're going down long hallways where it's like flashing lights and you were waiting for something to happen and then nothing does. That's like,
I felt the anxiety like so.
Yes, the anxiety is high, but there's no payoff. That's the problem. So if they had just a couple scare actors before the ride and after the ride, that would make that attraction so much better.
I mean, there's really a warning sign out front that says live actors may be present.
Yeah, and then, but then when there's not, you're disappointed. Like, there shouldn't be a sign there if they're not gonna do it. Welcome to the most outdated land in the world. Well, all right, I don't know, maybe actually comic strip area of Islands Adventure is one of them, but...
I mean, I feel like people probably still play Angry Birds. I never did.
Who plays Angry Birds still?
I don't know, I feel like it's one of those things that they were hoping would never like die out, but it's like...
I feel like it died out before they even built this area. I don't know. You can even tell that they're like trying to turn it into something different by using this for Mardi Gras. Tell me you want to be Universal without actually being Universal. That's awesome. I actually love that. I wish Universal had a shark going through the building. Well, this is a bummer. Nemesis Inferno is closed today. Not just right at the moment, but all day. I don't know what's going on, but that's a bummer. Sarah, you aren't getting to ride Nemesis or Nemesis Inferno. I'm sorry.
How would you like it if I started calling you Bobo, huh?
Here we go. Thorpe Park's tallest and fastest roller coaster for now. Hydraulic launch.
I'm excited. I mean, I don't know if you get to ride a hydraulic launch.
And this one's good. I'd say the most similar ride to this one is Accelerator, and you haven't done Accelerator, so this is like the closest thing we got. Are you like jamming?
Listen to the music. It's all this.
Place your heads back, face forward, 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Hey, we just got off stealth. Rachel, how was that?
That was good. I wanted it to last longer.
Yeah, it's short, but like the speed and the height and everything, you were good with that?
Yeah, it was good. It was very fun. I love launches.
How was that front row ride?
So good.
Is this
fun?
Favorite ride so far?
Yeah. I really like the back row. Back row's good on this one.
More than the front.
Yeah.
It's the drop, man. The drop's awesome. Yeah, this thing's great. The launch is so punchy. Actually, we had something pretty unique on our most recent ride. We were riding with a single rider, and he leans over to the ride hop, and he's like, "Can you give us a blind launch?"
Which basically means that there's no warning about when it's gonna launch, which is way more fun because it has like the lights. So you like.
It normally goes like 3, 2, 1, go, go. You know, so no, none of that. None of that. And I'm loving having the fast track for the day because we literally just walk on. We're on and off that thing in probably like 3 minutes. Like, it's incredible.
Like a, what, 30-minute wait?
It's a bit of a line. I get the feeling that that's one of the most popular rides here.
But they dispatch so fast.
Yes.
It's like less than a minute every time. It's
great operations over at Stealth. Crew, you're doing great. It is 12:10. Ghost Train just opened. So we are here in line. It says about 25-minute wait. We'll see if that ends up being accurate.
I mean, considering we've walked on everything else.
I don't mind waiting for something. Yeah, no, that's not bad at all. Our fast track does not work for this. So
oh, because it's brand new.
That would explain it. We're all the way back in this queue, funneling in.
But it's like everyone's walking.
Everyone's walking
here, so I don't think it'll be bad.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
Steady, slow walk.
Loading and unloading. Rail Depot. I've avoided all spoilers for this thing, and I think, yeah, you have too. So this should be cool. I very much enjoyed the first one. I'm curious to see how this one holds up.
I didn't do the first one, so I'm gonna go in totally blind.
Excellent.
Smoking, including e-cigarettes.
If there's no space there, walk to the front.
So, it was definitely not as good as the first one from having done the original.
The way you talked about it, I was like not, I don't know, I was not as impressed with it.
Yeah. But so maybe I overhyped it, but like for what it was,
cool. Like the visuals were very cool.
Thematically, it was cool. There's live actors in it. That's not a spoiler. That's like pretty widely known at this point. They were much more involved than the first time. There was a lot of it where I feel like there wasn't a whole lot happening.
Yeah.
Like, so that was kind of interesting. And then I didn't feel like there was like a ton of payoff.
It didn't feel like a ride, it felt like a haunted maze.
It wasn't really scary.
It wasn't?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, some might be scared by it, but I wasn't that impressed. I wasn't that impressed.
Yeah. Alright, so spoilers.
The visuals were very cool. When you walked in and there was like a gigantic like train, I was like, whoa, okay,
yeah.
that's cool.
That was really cool.
The fact that you actually move and you switch into a different station.
Yeah,
cool.
I like the moving around. Yeah, going into different stations, different rooms.
I liked the thing that flew over your head. That was actually
there's like a moment, where you're like, you get off the train and then there's a whole sequence where something then like flies over your head that you don't see coming. During the second train sequence, when you get back on, they have some like masked and like ghoulish figures that appear out of nowhere.
They were nuns.
Or nuns. Yeah, haunted nuns. They like appear out of nowhere that spook you. And like, I feel like
if you were sitting right next to them,
if you were sitting right next to them, then like on the ends of the train, that really would have been pretty cool. But like we were in the center, and so it didn't startle us. So I kind of wish that we were on the ends for that sequence. They kept the fake out ending. The fake out ending was there at the previous attraction. However, this time it was different. It was like a haunted worker. They had a problem that they had to do something with the fact that like the VR was giving them huge issues with the first attraction. And the VR was like the big thing that made that attraction work. However, the problem was that the VR rarely worked. So they got rid of it and they had to figure out how can we do this with like live actors and so and no monsters. So that's why they came up with a completely different theme. And from the original attraction, what the coolest effect was that you walk in and there's the train that's like suspended by chains, and then when you like get off the train the first time, it's a completely different train. And you're just like, whoa, what the heck? And then that was gone for this time around. Like you enter and the train is just on a set of tracks, and then you exit and it's a different platform, but it's the same train. So like, I understand that's a different story and stuff, but like the original one worked really well in that way, and that was just gone for this way. And like then at the end, the other thing that worked really well was the big monster coming out, because he was like ginormous, and now it's just like a guy.
I don't know, it just felt like three like regular humans just kind of like you. Like that was like kind of, and like they were just like
the haunted nuns were spookier than the workers, because there's a lot of it with the workers acting like possessed and stuff, and it was like they were doing their best.
It felt like a cheesy skit.
It felt kind of cheesy.
Yeah, like it didn't really feel like a ride. It just felt like watching a cheesy skit, like in a cool environment.
It's still very different from you know, most other attractions. I think that just there's a lot of kind of standing around where you're waiting for something to happen, or sitting there. There's a lot of like dead space when we're on the train, when like, I don't know if they were like stacking, but like we're sitting there, and then like felt like there was supposed to be something happening and there wasn't.
The pacing was very weird.
It's very, yeah.
I was like, really? That was it? Okay.
Yeah, everyone was saying that too. Like,
we weren't the
overhearing
ones.
conversations.
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
we were late. We got off the train, and like the people next to us were like, we waited 40 minutes for that.
Well, yeah, because you're just like sitting on the train, and like the two people that are standing there are just like, and then like that's like,
yeah.
And then the train stops, and you're like, dude, get off, get off.
No! I'm so sad. Mr. Monkey's banana ride is closed.
I would have loved to have done that, just saying.
Since Mardi Gras is going on, we're getting lunch here at this po' boy truck. We're ordering a beef po' boy and a shrimp po' boy. Here's what the sandwiches look like. They're like 9 pounds each, which for like being part of a Mardi Gras like food truck festival, that's actually like not bad. I feel like it'd be a lot more in the US.
I'm so dumb. I literally forgot we were in like the UK, and you said it's like 9 pounds. So I was like about to go, I don't think so.
It's not that heavy. Next up, Saw the Ride.
Taylor,
what?
Do you want to play a game?
No. Up next for the front. This ride has a separate load and unload platform for both trains, so both trains slide into place with the restraints up.
No, it's because they lost the game.
They lost the game? Yeah, they're never to be seen again. Oh wait, they're right there.
Wow. That felt like a torture device, which is, you know, fitting for, you know, theme.
Correct.
The inside was cool though. I liked that part. I didn't know that part existed.
Before the lift hill, it's really cool, like all the different theming, the inversion, totally catches you off guard. The valleys are very, very rough.
That is something I would not ride again.
Yeah, you think one and done?
that hurt.
Yeah.
Did you like anything about it?
I like the metal parts that came after you go down.
Like the blades?
Yeah.
That is a cool effect. Yeah.
It's like the things that kill people. My favorite.
We're about to do Colossus, and we're walking past, and you can see this one section of track right here that is a distinctly different color from the rest. That's because they retracked this section over this past off-season. You can see just how fresh the left side looks, while the other side is very, very faded. It stands out like a sore thumb. But hopefully that means that either the rest is gonna get repainted, or they're gonna do some more serious retracking for other sections of the ride, because I've heard that this one really needs it. I don't know how this is gonna go. Here we go, taking rows 1 and 2 on Colossus. You do not look like you're looking forward to this. That station audio is so funny. Like, you come over and it's like, the power of 10, the power of 10. I'm like, the power within.
The power within. The power within. The power within.
The power within.
We did the front row, and honestly, it wasn't bad at all. Like,
oh, it wasn't.
I thought it was totally fine.
That was always way, way rougher.
Yeah,
fine.
I didn't think that was bad at all. I mean, the 5 inversions there at the end is like so much.
Yeah, it's
like, I was so dizzy by the last one.
I was gonna say that's like one of the few times I can remember ever being dizzy on a roller coaster.
Yeah, everything else though wasn't bad. The Cobra roll wasn't even that janky. Like, a little bit of airtime going over the hill. Like,
we were also up front. I imagine if you were further back, it might have been.
That is true.
Smidge rough.
The guy who was sitting behind us next to Rachel was like saying some choice words going up the lift hill.
I think he was a little spooked.
He was very spooked. And then at the end, he's like, my balls hit the lever.
He's like,
and
my balls over here smacking the lever.
He's like,
and
they're
I was
all up in
oh.
my chest or something. I'm like, okay, dude. So I guess
I love Bruce.
some people are more affected by this ride than others. How was that?
You're all done in the afterlife.
You're in the afterlife?
We still got one more coaster.
I know, we have one more to do.
Okay.
We'll do Saw. No, not Saw. No, we're not gonna do that one again. We'll do the Swarm, and then you can leave. I like. Did you take off all your earrings for this one?
I took all of them off.
Honestly, smart move. Welcome to the Swarm Plaza, where we have an apocalypse taking over. This phone booth is all destroyed. There's like an ambulance here on the ground. That plane crashed. That plane also crashed. Actually, it might be the same plane. Probably the same plane.
I was terribly mistaken. I heard swarm and I thought it was like a swarm of insects. Like
it basically is. Yeah, kind of.
They're robot aliens. That's not the same thing as a bug.
It's flying bugs. I don't know. Here's a fire truck all crashed. We have a billboard here that you fly through. The presentation of this thing is awesome. This station is so cool. It's literally like a destroyed church building. And then there's the police car upside down. That's the ride operator booth. Did 2 laps on the Swarm. So Sarah did front right, Rachel and I did back right, and then we went again and did back left.
Yes.
It's a short ride, but it's intense. Probably second most intense wing coaster behind Phoenix and Tomorrowland.
Yeah, it's definitely intense. I love what they did with the theming. It's so like creative, and I love when wing coasters are actually used to create like a story, because they lend themselves to stories. And a lot of parks are just like, ooh, it's X-Flight or whatever.
This is apparently not bug themed. It's alien robots that are just really tiny and like pick you up. They pick you up and they take you. I don't know.
They're the size of the train. Like each one of the rows on the train is one of them.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. We asked one of the employees to describe it, and he had a hard time describing the theme. It's like
something along the lines of you're in a church and they destroy the church and then they abduct you and take you and fly around and then they let you back. I guess.
I liked it. It was smooth. I didn't die,
So it's not Saw, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Got it. What do you think? What's the best right here? Is it this, or do you think Stealth?
Oh, I did like Stealth a lot. Either this one or Stealth, I would say.
Okay.
I probably Stealth.
Okay.
But I also love The Walking Dead one.
The Walking Dead.
I did like that one too.
Has everyone not figured out? Like indoor coasters with good theming is primo for me. I love it.
My favorite is Project Exodus.
That one too.
Introducing the Thorpe Park merchandise. Doesn't even have the park name on it. It's just the logo. I don't know. It's like an interesting logo, but I don't know who's out there buying this. Aw, look how cute he is. Aw, just what you want. And so we say goodbye to Thorpe Park. This would be so fun. Man, I want to go wakeboarding next to some roller coasters. That'd be sick. Next time you be back, there will be a giant roller coaster right there. I think highlights for the day are definitely Stealth. I really do enjoy Swarm.
I do too.
The sneaky surprise was definitely Blackbeard Labyrinth. I thought that was
very cool.
That was so sick.
That actually scared me like a lot.
That was like probably the scare you were looking for with Ghost Train.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to come back here. I think this will be a good time. It's gonna really change the atmosphere having just a massive hyper coaster in the skyline. Because the lineup is good. There's a lot of really like solid attractions, but I feel like they don't have the one like it ride. And Project Exodus is going to be that it ride.
Kind of like very Busch Gardens-esque. How for a long time they were kind of like in that boat where there was a lot of fun stuff that was like interesting. They didn't have the one like I have to keep coming back for this kind of ride. So hopefully,
Definitely. So we're going to go ahead and take an Uber back to the University of Surrey, get some dinner, and then close things out. we were so hungry I forgot to film our KFC, but we absolutely demolished that.
Yeah, but there's pizza on the way.
Yeah, because I'm good, I'm still hungry. Excellent.
We're gonna find out what like gourmet English pizza is like.
They didn't cut it.
It looks great, but yeah, no, it's definitely not cut.
So we don't exactly have forks or knives here because we didn't bring any with us on the plane. And Rachel moves out of her dorm like tomorrow, so she doesn't have any more stuff. So I don't really know how we're supposed to eat this. All right, so that does it for our day here from Thorpe Park. As you can see,
oh my God,
Rachel's
we did
had
that today.
I know, yeah.
So many hours.
I know, yeah. We've been taking it easy tonight. It's now like past midnight. We had a really late dinner and everything. Rachel is so ready for bed, but I think we all are. We're gonna be sightseeing the next couple days, and then Rachel, as well as my family who's coming to town, my mom and dad, we're all gonna do some sightseeing in London, and then they're gonna head off. So this is the last time we're seeing Rachel for these 2 videos, but thank you for joining us for this time.
You're welcome.
It's fun.
We got a lot more
How'd you
to
like
go.
Thorpe Park? Good time?
Yeah.
One of many words.
Short and sweet and to the point.
I really liked Thorpe Park. I think I liked it better than Chessington.
Yeah?
But yeah, because like, while the theming at Chessington is like inherently more impressive, I liked the balance between like the thrill coasters with the theming that they had at Thorpe Park.
I think as a park, I liked Chessington more, but obviously the rides are better at Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rachel?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. The next episode is going to be from Paulton's Park. That's going to be a good time.
Who's Paulton, by the way?
I literally have not got a clue.
Awesome. Okay. Well,
but that's home to Peppa Pig.
What? That's the one? That's the one?
That is the birthplace of, I think, the Peppa Pig land. I think. It's going to be like a big Peppa Pig area.
My God.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.